Well, hearty welcome.
Thank you.
It's a timely visit. We appreciate very much your effort to see how to bring an end to this unacceptable attack on civilian life and to renew the hope for peace again in the Middle East, among all nations, all peoples. We appreciate very much the position taken by you, by the Chancellor, by your government. It is supportive and important, and we appreciate very much. I mean, for us, it's almost impossible to understand what are the people who are today governing Gaza aiming at. What do they want to achieve? Why do they start shooting on civilian life against basic human principles? They shoot at the time when the children go at school at the children. Because there were times they claimed that Gaza is occupied. We withdraw from Gaza on our own choice. We were not forced. And Gaza, in fact, is open. There is no land siege. They can have a supply of food, of building material, of people, no problem whatsoever. The only siege is against arms which are being smuggled from Iran, and aggressive arms. I mean, basically missiles, so they can fire at Israel. And I think now, in the last 7 days, we have close to 1,500 missiles on schools, on kindergartens, on civilian houses. What do they want? But it's not only what do they want tactically, but what are they aiming strategically. There are two camps among the Palestinians. One is the PLO, the Palestinian Authority, with whom we negotiate, and we respect the partial agreement that was signed between them and us, and we announced our readiness to renew the peace process without prior conditions. And other which are really fanatic and crazy. And we appreciate very much the constructive role that Egypt is trying to help the Palestinians to achieve peace and to make peace between all of us. But we're also aware that the Iranians are supporting the other side, the Hezbollah and Hamas, to continue to fight, to shoot like crazy. Right now, there are efforts to introduce, as you know, a ceasefire. I hope it will be achieved. We didn't put any high targets as our strategic aim. We said the only thing we want is to deter war and to stop shooting. We didn't declare that we want to destroy Hamas or enter Gaza, nothing whatsoever. And I hope it will be achieved. We appreciate also the support of Europe and Germany as an important leader of Europe, the United States and other countries. And we have to do it by, on one hand, stopping the shooting, and by the other hand, trying to introduce a hope again for peace in the Middle East. I know that there are no difference in those aims between you and us, and we shall try to do whatever we can together to make it a new reality. So again, thank you for coming.
I'm glad and I'm delighted to see you again after our last visit this year. Unfortunately, we meet each other under sad circumstances, And I'm here to tell you, Mr. President, that we, the German people and the German government, we stand by our friends in Israel. Israel has the right to protect itself, to defend itself, to protect their own citizens. And Hamas has the responsibility to stop these missile attacks against Israel. I think it is important that this is not only the position of the German government. The foreign ministers of the European Union, we met each other yesterday in Brussels, and I'm sure you saw that there was also a clear statement about these missile attacks against Israel. Of course, we all are very much interested, and we will work hard for it, that a cessation of hostilities, that a ceasefire will be possible. It is now the time to react and to work in a de-escalating way, which means, of course, that we all do our utmost to come to a ceasefire. But of course, there's one precondition for everything else, and this is the stop of the missile attacks against Israel. I said this in the last hours many times, especially in my own country and in Brussels, and I would like to repeat it here. Some people in the international community have the impression that these missile attacks started in the last days and are a result of the escalation. That's not the fact. That's not the truth. We all know that these missile attacks have been a threat to the security of Israel now for the last years, and especially in the last months. And so once again, we hope that the international community, that those who work hard in Israel and also on the Palestinian side, but that especially Egypt will use its influence to work on a ceasefire, and I think Egypt knows that they have a key role, and I'm quite optimistic that they know their responsibility and what they can do, which is in our interest, not only in the interest of the region.
Thank you very much.